This comment says, I don't think people understand how much dogs need to sleep, and I agree. One of the questions on my new client intake form is, how much is your dog sleeping per 24 hours? Up through adolescence, and then again in seniorhood, dogs should be sleeping 18 to 20 hours a day. A lot of my clients come to me utterly sleep deprived. I specialize in nervous system dysregulation, so hyperarousal, chronic stress, anxiety, trauma. And a lot of those kiddos that I see who are in adolescence, which can continue up until about 2 or even 3 years old, depending on the breed and the size of the dog, sometimes are getting as little as 8 hours of sleep a day or 10. We also want to look at the quality of the sleep. So for a lot of the kiddos that I work with, they tend to be very sensitive to movement, sound, or they may be hyper attached to their person. So if someone is home or there's a lot of activity outside of the house or inside of the house during the day, a lot being relative, they might not be getting good quality sleep. They might be waking up every few minutes instead of hitting REM and hitting deep sleep cycles. And then adult dogs in between adolescence and seniorhood should be sleeping about 12 to 14 hours a day. And there is room for this, of course, based on the individual dog, but your adolescent dog should not be sleeping only 10 or 12 hours a day. When our dogs are sleep deprived, they get what we call toddler tired, and that can look like a dog that needs more exercise. They're getting into everything. They're fast, they're frantic, and it's because they're exhausted. But instead, we take them for a run or we play more fetch. So some things that can help: identify where your dog is developmentally and start from there. How much sleep should they be getting on average for their age? Dogs who are experiencing a lot of stress, big transitions, recovering from medical things, they might need more sleep. This might be especially relevant for people who are bringing home a new dog, an adopted dog especially. They might need to sleep a lot, and that's okay. Just like with little kids, we can sort of help dogs sleep better by setting them up with a quiet space that might be with you or without you, depending on their needs. We can do things like playing calming music if that's helpful, or using like green or brown noise to block sounds if that's helpful. If they like to be in the dark or they prefer to be in the light, we can observe that. Some dogs like to be covered. They like to sleep under something. Some dogs don't like to feel restricted. They want more space. We can help them transition from an exciting activity into sleep time with activities that help calm them down, like sniffing, licking, chewing. Activities right before you want them to sleep that are arousing probably will not be helpful. And if your dog is well below where they should be sleeping developmentally and you're not able to rearrange their environment to help them sleep better, that is a medical issue and you want to talk to your veterinarian. Sleep deprivation is hell on development and stress and the ability to emotionally regulate and make decisions. We need sleep.